Alright, good to get a video from you again. Everything sounds good. And I was looking back at the previous stuff, and it's been a few months since our initial talk during that one meet and greet. And if I remember correctly, a lot of this was one of the goals working here is being able to pick quickly and like go up and down strings and get the left hand moving and all that stuff. And I introduced doing that little reverse gallop thing to be like a transition thing to help go from one string to the next. So I want to try something a little different this time. As you may notice, you have no repeat. That's on purpose. I want to see and hear how fast you can get with this. Now when you do this, when you work it up, anytime you feel unsure if you're doing it right, you've gone too fast. So you want to back off the speed a little bit, make sure that you know for sure, like it feels really, really good. When you reach a point of 3 days in a row that you cannot get any faster, then I'd like you to do like a little demo video where, let's say you play it at 60, and then maybe go up by 20s after that, and just get it at least close to the max speed. I'd like to know what the max speed is that you got, but I don't expect you to get the max speed again in the video demo. So it doesn't always have to be going up by 20. So let's say 160 is what you max out on. So for the video demo, you could do something like play it at 60, 80, 100, and then go up by 10s, go like 110, 120, 130, and then maybe try going up by 5s at that point and see if you can get it up to the 160 again. But not necessary. Again, I don't expect you to get all the way to max speed for the demo, but close. Maybe 10 beats a minute slower, 15 slower, something like that. So hopefully that makes sense there. Regarding like any kind of pick slant stuff, so because I will typically do the fast stuff with the upper slanting, you will notice, maybe, now that I'm pointing it out, maybe you'll notice it, when I'm switching strings, I'm rotating my arm just a little bit. I believe Troy said that is supinating the wrist, or supinating the arm, really. So like I'll rotate my arm a little bit on that final upstroke. So this way when I go for that downstroke, I'm clearing the E string. Now, same thing when you're going the other way. Ooh, bonus pinch. So I will, again, at that last upstroke, I'll rotate my arm into the other direction there. So when you're changing, going this way, I feel it's a little bit more difficult versus going to the higher strings. It feels more difficult going to the lower strings. So if that happens with you, you're in good company. A lot of people say that. As you get faster and faster with this, there's a good chance you will end up hitting adjacent strings. As long as you are doing a good job of muting with your left hand, that's okay. Mr. Grady calls that swiping. And yeah, he knows and has talked about you got to mute the strings well. So like with that right there, I was definitely hitting adjacent strings. But hopefully all you heard really was, besides the acoustics of the strings getting picked up by this ultra sensitive mic, hopefully coming out of the amp, you really heard the notes that I wanted to be heard. So if you start hitting other strings, that's okay. So long as you're doing a good job muting, you were golden. Alright, so let's demo some speeds here. 60 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Threw in that A note at the end, so this way it doesn't end in such a weird sound. Alright, 80 beats a minute now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. My pinch harmonics on the E string today have been terrible. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was better. 140. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. $160. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more at 180. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll be on the lookout for the next video.